Good life easy, baby. We're back.
Good life easy.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
What's up, boy? Big day today.
How's your weekend going, bruh?
Big day today.
The longest day today also.
Big day today, bro. Been looking forward to this day.
You've been looking forward to this day?
Yeah, man.
How come?
Because of that whole news that came out. See, today is World Yoga Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man. There are quite a few
I didn't even know that.
celebratory
Oh,
occasions
heavy.
today. Number one is it's World Yoga Day. Number two, it's Father's Day.
Woo!
Yes, sir. And number three, it's the solar eclipse. Number four, it's the longest day on the planet.
Summer
And
solstice.
Number five, the Mayan calendar ends today.
Oh, damn.
And
bro.
what does that mean?
It's a special day for sure.
Too many occasions being celebrated.
Positive and negative.
What do we take always?
Positive.
Facts. So yeah, bro, the Mayan calendar ends today.
The Mayan calendar ends today as per the Julian calendar. So basically what happened in 2012 was we are following the Gregorian calendar.
Which is 365.
Yeah, so we are following the Gregorian calendar. So before that it was a Julian calendar. So as per the Gregorian calendar, the world ends in 2012.
Okay.
As per the Julian calendar,
Okay.
the world ends 21st June
Okay.
2020.
Okay.
Because when the calendars changed from Gregorian to Julian,
Okay.
there was a gap of 11 days. So when you
Correct.
adjust the 11 days,
Correct.
the calculation adds up to 8 years.
Got it.
Okay.
Got
and
it.
which is today.
Got it.
So yeah, if
But I believe that the Mayan calendar is also followed by something known as the Bakhtun.
Bakhtun.
Yeah, which is
I have no idea about Bakhtun.
The Mayan calendar is how we have 365 days.
Right.
The Mayan calendar has 144,000 days.
God damn.
Yeah.
Long lives.
Yeah, long lives, bro. But my point of view on this is that just because the damn calendar is coming to an end doesn't bloody mean the world is going to end.
Exactly.
Our calendar comes to an end every 365
No, but
days a
it
year.
restarts. So-
Yeah. So what the hell are we saying that the world is going to end, man?
No, so as per the Mayan calendar, they don't have a restart. So a lot of scientists believe, or a lot of researchers believe that it's a cycle.
I
They've just
completely
not
agree.
added
Yeah.
onto it.
So you never know. They might have died, or there might have been a war where these guys might have just like popped out.
But then there's another sector of people
That's
who believe
Yeah.
that the planet Nibiru will come and destroy every human, civilization, animal on this planet.
People have too much time.
You understand?
People have the world is not going to end. We got to stop that shit. Every now and then there's some article that will come out, a meteor is going to crash, this is going to crash. Guys, just relax, bro. My only take is just forget about it.
Bro, you know.
The whole Mayan civilization will not be known for their extreme great mathematicians or their sculptures. Mayan civilization will be known for making two whack predictions, bro. 2012 and 2020.
Bro, you're so right. Because
We as human beings have messed up civilizations that we didn't even know about.
1000%. You're so right. Because they have done a lot. They have developed this calendar. They've been good at mathematician and a lot of other things like that.
Sculptures.
Sculptures
Yeah,
and
bro.
art and
Yeah.
buildings. They have beautiful architecture.
Absolutely.
We never discussed that.
Absolutely.
What do we discuss?
The damn 2012
And-
prediction and now the 2020 prediction.
Yeah. And Mayans were humans, right?
Yeah. Mayans
not-
still exist, bro. Guatemala.
Yeah.
Central America.
Exactly. So they were humans. So just like us, their predictions are also wrong.
Yeah.
Most of the
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
How many times do people say that there's going to be rain for the next 3 days, there's going to be heavy torrential rain, or cyclone is coming to Bombay, and most of the times the opposite happens,
True that.
you know?
Yeah.
So how we are wrong with our predictions, the Mayans can be wrong with their predictions.
But again, it's a prediction. What is a prediction? You're predicting something that might happen or might not happen.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a prediction.
But today, you would believe in someone's prediction who is reputed, bro.
Like NASA.
Exactly.
Like if goddammit NASA told you that the fucking world is coming to an end,
Exactly.
you better fucking start preparing your bunker,
If
boss.
some scientist did some research and said that we have studied the movement of this asteroid, and in this year on this day something might happen, we might take it seriously.
100%.
We might build bunkers and go down.
100%.
You know? But Mayans are just regular humans, intelligent humans, but just like us, they make mistakes. You know, So why are we so obsessed with the doomsday?
Exactly what I wanted to ask you. Why are we so obsessed with knowing whether the world will end or no?
Do people want a restart?
I believe, another thing that I believe, and I also read, that the Mayans don't look at it as the end of their calendar year, as the end of the world. They look at the restart of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Makes
for
sense.
example, what do we do, bro? God damn it, during December 31st, everyone's making their fucking New Year's resolutions.
Facts.
What is that? That's a damn restart to life.
Facts.
You're looking forward to a new
Okay,
year.
this new year,
Yeah.
let it bring you more joy and happiness.
Yeah.
You know?
Make resolutions you can't fulfill.
Exactly.
No problem. Go ahead. But I believe it's not the end of the world. It's
just
it's
cyclical.
a restart. It's a cycle.
Facts, bro.
You know?
Facts. But we are just obsessed. I think we like gossip, bro. I think we like this hearsay, where doomsday and all, it's so romantic to believe.
Correct,
because
bro.
what are we going to do about it?
Correct.
Are we doing it? What can we do about
Nothing.
it? Nothing.
Nothing.
In today's day and age in a city like Bombay, there's no bunker, bro. We can't go anywhere. Where are you going to hide? Where?
Nowhere, bro.
Nowhere. You're just going to accept it.
Nowhere.
Let the planet come. Fine. Take us,
Take us, yo.
Let's hope we have a quick
one, man.
Quick one. Quick death.
Nothing in life is guaranteed but death.
Yeah.
So,
But I have never been a prey to this kind of thinking, bro, that end of this world and this and that, When it comes to facts from civilizations like Egyptians and Mayans, because I believe with our technology, I think we are smarter and our predictions are a little bit better than theirs, with the telescopes and the kind of technology we have, we can definitely predict if a meteor is coming or no.
100%. I'm just happy that there's no new movie that's come out. Like 2012, something new. Oh, sorry,
didn't have
guys. Huh?
They didn't have time.
They didn't have time. I'm fucking glad that they didn't have
Yeah.
time. Otherwise there would be another movie like 2012 which would come out in 2020. They would be like, sorry guys, we predicted the Mayan calendar a bit wrong, but it's going to the world is going to end in June 21st, 2020.
100%.
New movie.
And why 2020? You understand? So because this is happening in this year, people are taking it so seriously. Because this year has fucked the whole
100%.
human civilization up.
100%.
East or west. 2020 is the best.
True.
It gave a big fuck you to everybody. What are you going to do? You're going to predict this virus? How the virus is going to function?
Yeah.
Who it's going to affect? How many
Yeah.
deaths? You don't know anything.
Bro, and not only coronavirus, just look around. There's more than just the coronavirus going
Earthquakes.
on. Fucking earthquakes popping up everywhere.
Like 50, 60 earthquakes happened in this month.
Cyclones from east to west everywhere.
When was the last time you heard a cyclone was going to hit Mumbai?
Never.
Never.
Not
Never.
in my lifetime.
Bro, I promise you, if the way... Chalo, thank God the cyclone didn't hit us. But even the gush of wind that came...
Crazy.
And we saw all of these roofs flying away. If that happened in 2018-19, it would be the news for 10 days, 10-15 days.
Of course.
Bro, nobody gave a fuck about the cyclone.
Nobody.
People were fearless.
Nobody. Bro, I passed out. I was sleeping.
Exactly.
I was like, just...
Bro, people took it as a joke. What's a cyclone going to do? Look at us.
But exactly that's how we should live when we are facing these damn predictions. You write them off.
Write them off.
Don't write more about it.
Exactly.
Why
Or
are
do
you
something
writing
about
more
it.
about it?
Or be a doomsday prepper. You know what's a doomsday prepper?
Yeah.
You build bunkers.
Bunkers, yeah.
You get MRE kits. So basically those are food kits where you just put water.
Correct.
Or just heat it in the microwave.
Correct.
and then you can eat.
The kids that the army uses.
Yeah. Exactly. So in America, there's a whole TV show, Doomsday Preppers.
Proper. See, again, people are monetizing off this shit.
And now, because of 2020, it's become a big deal in the American retail segment, real estate segment. It's become a huge deal in the American real estate segment because people are wanting to invest in houses with a bunker.
Yeah, of course.
In New Mexico and all
Of
these
course,
places.
Of course.
That's incredible, bro. Think about it.
Why? But why would you want to live
Yeah.
when your species is extinct? Yo?
I
What
love
you
the
gonna
city
do?
life, bro. Fuck living in a bunker, bro, with no sunlight.
Bullshit, bro.
Can't
Bullshit.
do that, bro. Can't do that, bro.
So that's the situation.
And what do you think about the Surya Grahan? So this is the deepest solar eclipse in this century. And the next one is going to come after 11 years. And as per the Hindu scriptures, it's a very inauspicious day. Or the time when there is the eclipse, the 3 hours, is very inauspicious. So you're not supposed to eat anything.
You can go blind.
That is so scientific. But I'm saying as per the traditions, as per the myths and mythologies,
Salu.
You can't eat anything.
Yeah.
Pregnant women can't stitch or cut vegetables.
Yeah. You can't eat. You can't cut your nails. You can't cut your hair.
Mm-hmm. And they say that there are chances that there's mental instability in thoughts and decision making. It's amazing. I love these rituals. The thought behind it. Because you think about it, right? You're brought up in it. Do you believe? Do you not believe?
Sorry, what was the time? Like, what was the...
Yeah, 10 to 1.
10 to 1, I've had 2 meals in...
Yeah, so you're not
10
supposed to
1.
eat.
I ate twice.
And you're supposed to shower immediately after.
What?
Shower after the solar eclipse. To
So
cleanse yourself.
this is a ritual that's followed in India.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what the concept of the ritual. I read about it. So what happened was, last week I told you, my uncle told me that be careful this Sunday. It's going to be a bad day. It's an inauspicious day. I said, why? He's like, it's a solar eclipse. So I said, doesn't that happen regularly? So he's like, but it's 2020. So might as well be careful. So I looked into it. Okay, why? Why do we believe that it's an inauspicious day, that there's built up of germs and bacteria during that time, and you're not supposed to cut things, or you're supposed to be careful, not drive fast and whatnot. Be precautious. Why? So the concept is, okay, I'm going to go a little deep into it. Okay,
Go
so
for
listen,
it, man.
Okay. So the Devas made a immortality elixir, immortality drink. Okay. And one of the demons, he disguised himself as a Deva, had a sip of the elixir, and Lord Vishnu saw it, chopped his head off. But he already had a sip. So his head is immortal. So his head is called Rahu. And his body is called Ketu. Remember in movies and all we see like astrologers talking about Rahu and Ketu, and it's not alignment and all that. So his head is Rahu, and the Rahu demon is eating the sun. That is the eclipse. So during the eclipse, when the demon Rahu is eating the sun, all the black spirits and evil have the time to go and spread around and corrupt your mind and, devastate the civilization.
So Rahu was a bad guy.
Rahu was the demon. Demon head.
Acha.
His body is Ketu.
So he's still immortal, what?
Yeah. So every few years he comes and
Okay, so
catches
today
up.
he's around?
Today he came and he ate
Today
the sun
he came,
for a
he
minute.
ate the sun or what?
He ate the sun for a minute, and during that minute, because the sun's energy is not there to cleanse us, all the demon spirits come out. They take advantage of us innocent souls. Bacteria and germs are spreading in the food, so never eat. And you can injure yourself doing some when you're cutting vegetables or something. So you have to be careful.
Now I'll tell you what I think is a logical explanation behind this whole Amavas, Satyagraha, whatever.
Satyagraha or Suryagraha?
Suryagraha, yeah, Suryagraha. According to me, what I think is that back in the day, right, if you had to travel in the night, you needed the moonlight.
Okay.
Now if the moon, if it's a no...
That's Amavas.
Amavas, okay. So what I think is that back in the day, when it was a no moon night, you couldn't travel in the night.
Yeah.
Because there's no damn light.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you have a fire torch, it's not going to last you all night.
Candle is not enough.
It's not going to. The life of the fire torch is what, an hour?
You're right.
So what I feel is how this whole ritual or, this whole bad coming might have started is that while people were traveling in the night, anyways, there's no moonlight. Anyways, there were no constructed roads. You had to travel through the forest.
This is you're talking about Amavas.
Amavas, yeah. A lot of people started dying because there's no light. A lot of animal attacks, a lot of snake bites, a lot of calamities.
And how it's translated.
So this is how these guys believed in that ritual that damn, a lot of people are dying in the night when there's no moon.
Yeah.
So this is the ritual that people started following again and again and again. And
I think rituals start, it's possible rituals do start like that.
Yeah.
And how they translate it is that the pureness of the energy that comes from the moon and the moonlight, it's absent during that day. So even my carpenters, they don't touch their instruments on Amavas. No matter how busy or how important work is, you don't work during Amavas.
These are the hardcore believers.
Hardcore believers. And but Amavas also, I love these Amavas stories, bro. That bad things happen and evil comes during Amavas, so you have to drive slow and not do this or not do that and be cautious about everything. But a few Amavas facts, bro? Can I spit a few Amawas facts?
Spit him.
I'm not even confident if they are facts, but they're stories. Amawas
It's fine, bro.
stories.
Even if it ain't a fact, it'll
Okay.
sound like a fact. It's
It'll
not
sound like a
proven,
fact.
bro.
Yeah.
You know, you can make your own damn fact.
So
Shoot 2 episodes on Amawas. It's good luck. You know, Amawas.
okay, so a few Amawas facts, bro. First, Hitler invaded Russia on the night of Amawas. Okay, and all his astrologers told him that this is a bad idea. Don't do it. Hitler's army was greater, better, technology-wise advanced as compared to the Soviet Union, and Moscow was even scared. You know, like they were also worried that what's going to happen. You know, but the winter destroyed the German army,
True.
the German troops. You know,
True.
so this happened. Then they say that Kalpana Chawla returned.
But wait. So you're telling me that the damn Germans didn't know that Moscow is fucking so cold that you can't go and fight the enemy there?
That's the bad luck of Amawas.
Bro, that's common sense.
No, it's a storm can come and whatnot. na,
Storm
bro.
can come, but
they can
God,
be.
bro,
But you know, winter storms are dangerous, bro. You know that.
I'm 100%.
You know, they hit you like a whip.
100%. But Hitler was an egoistic fucker anyways. He wanted to go and get what
See,
he
bro,
wanted.
I'm trying to romanticize a story, and you're trying to bring facts in it. You know, you're just removing all the fun.
Okay, sorry,
Don't remove
sorry.
the fun from this.
Go.
You understand? I understand you're right. I'm not arguing against you. I'm just sharing some
Spit,
stories.
my dog, spit.
Exactly. So listen to my stories, bro.
Spit.
Then Kalpana Chawla, when she was
Rest in peace,
returning,
legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Indian astrologers warned NASA apparently that it's the day of Amawas. Please make her come a day after or something. And she couldn't return into the Earth's orbit. And obviously, you know, the demise of the legend. And then the third, Napoleon again was told by all his astrologers, don't fight the war of Waterloo. You know, the Battle of Waterloo. Don't go. You know, and Napoleon again had a stronger army. You know, he could defeat the British at that time. But like Hitler, he also had a big ego, and he lost the greatest war that he ever fought in the Battle of Waterloo. And if he had won this war, they say that the whole world or most of the world would be speaking French, like how we are speaking English. If Napoleon had won the war of Waterloo, we would be speaking
Dude,
French.
why not? I wish he won. I think French is such a sexy language, you know?
And English is not?
Bro, English is English. Yeah.
English is a gent's language, bro.
English is a gent's
Spoken-
language, but French is so
You know?
sexy, baby. Ooh.
Eloquent. English is eloquent.
But French is French.
French is romantic, sexy, you know, smooth.
So smooth.
Yeah.
You know?
So these are the Amawas facts that I know, bro.
Amawas, huh?
But I don't know if they're facts. That's the difference.
A lot of things, bro. Now,
Stories, Amawas stories, bro. Let's keep it at that.
Amawa stories. But
Even
yeah,
like
man.
horror stories. Even the legendary horror movies in India are all based on Amawas.
dude, there's a
Car
movie called
accidents.
Amawas.
Of course, bro.
There's a movie called Amawas,
Of course.
which got 2.8 on 10 on IMDb.
Of course, bro.
2.8 rating. You trying to watch that or no?
No. That's a badly made one. But they all work on the concept of Amawas. Amawas की रात पे accident हुआ. अमावस की रात पे
अमावस की रात पे एक्सीडेंट क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि लाइट नहीं था.
भूत चढ़ गया. अरे गाड़ी में तो लाइट होता है ना यार.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ,
Yeah.
I'm talking about our ancestors.
Oh, but did you know this, bro? Doctors don't operate on Amawas.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you
So
this.
someone's-
One story I'll tell you. My dad's friend. So my dad's friend, his brother was born on Amawas. The doctor told him that we'll not operate on Saturday. It's Amawas. So he's like, I was born on Amawas. Don't worry about it. Nothing happens to me. And unfortunately passed away on that day. So the doctors warned him that let's not operate on this day. It's Amawas because as per the Indian rituals, people don't get operated on Amawas. People
Shit.
give birth.
Shit.
Yeah. So the doctors warn. Like, for example, if you're going for an operation, he will warn you that, see, it's Amawas, you decide what you want to do. The doctor will do what you say. But they also
That's
know.
damn sad, yo.
But can you imagine they know about this?
Damn.
Like the doctors warn you that it's a Amawas, it's a bad luck day. It's not a.
But the last
auspicious
call's
day.
on you. If you want to
Yeah.
do it, we do it. But
Yeah,
yo,
so
just avoid.
Most operations are avoided during Amawas.
So today,
That's a fact.
yeah,
That's not
fact,
a theory.
yeah.
That's a fact.
Again, only in India.
Yes,
Yeah,
only
in India.
Only
Bro,
in
India is very rich in heritage
culture.
and culture, bro.
Do you believe in Amawas?
You know, as an Indian, if I don't believe in my culture, I'm not an Indian. So I, goddamn it, do believe in Amawas.
Arey, but right now, though, you argued, bro. about Hitler and all of that.
100%. But Hitler, I know Hitler, you know.
Fuck Hitler.
So I'm saying, bro, as an Indian, bro, I'll follow each and every culture or whatever tradition that I have to follow. And I'll look at it with an open mind.
True.
You know?
And the reason why
Because I have no option also. Like my Masi today said, don't go out from 10 to 2. Don't go out. My sister's nagging me, don't go out, don't go out, you know.
But now it's over, bro.
It's over.
It happened in the morning.
It's over. But we have till 12 o'clock to survive. So if it's
I'm being positive, bro.
it's the end of the world, bro, salute.
I'm not believing the end of the world theory, bro.
Bro, it's the restart of the world.
We are gonna,
you know?
this civilization is gonna be there forever.
Forever.
Our
Forever,
human,
baby.
Homo sapiens.
You know.
But I really like the stories of Amavas and all because I enjoy horror movies a lot. And I have told you this before.
You need to be some level of twisted to enjoy horror movies.
No, bro. See, horror movie is just like another genre. You see it in a different way, it's your problem, bro.
Different way as in there's only one way to see it.
See.
You know? And that's being fucking scared shitless.
Now you go to a comedy movie, you want to laugh.
Yeah.
You want to go to you go to a thriller movie, you want to get thrilled. So when you see a horror movie, you want to get scared. You know, I don't get it when people say that I don't get scared. I don't get it. You know, why are you proud of it? I understand that some movies are not scary, but why are you proud of the fact that I never get scared in a horror movie? Like,
Liars.
would you go to see James Bond and be like, dude, I don't like James Bond, I never get thrilled? You know, I don't want to see this comedy movie because I don't have a sense of humor. You're never proud of that, but you're always proud of saying
There are
that
people
I
like
never
that?
get scared.
Bro, come on, that's bullshit. Everyone gets scared. That's a feeling that's in every human being.
But there are some assholes, bro, who keep saying that. They're proud of the fact, bro, nothing scares me.
Bro, I bet he's gonna watch it with a girl and he's like, yo, baby, you know, I don't get scared. I'll keep you protected.
No, bro.
You know?
I'll tell you, the best way to watch a horror movie is to create an immersive experience around you. Okay, how do you create an immersive experience around you? You don't have to get a home theater, a nice speaker system, all of that. Because when you talk about an immersive experience, that's the first thought that comes to your mind. What you have to do is have pure faith and belief in the horror film. You don't have to eat during the horror film because it's a distraction. You never have to watch it with friends, not even with a date. If you want to enjoy the film, you understand? Not to have a good time on the date, but if you want to enjoy the film, you watch it alone. Trust me,
Bro, are
listen
you
to me.
psycho, bro?
Listen to
Are
me,
you
Baba.
fucking psychotic?
Listen to me. See, I was a lonely child with no siblings.
Who the hell watches a horror movie alone, bro?
I'm telling you how I watch it. And I've been doing this since I was like 8, 9.
Dude, you're
understand?
different, bro. You're a different breed, you know?
Because I never had siblings, bro. So I had to do things to, you know.
So you thought that I'll make a ghost my sibling.
Exactly. And the thing is, I really get scared of horror movies. I get shit scared. I get goosebumps. I get scared to go to the loo.
Of
If I need
course.
water, I don't drink. You know, I just sit and wait. I pray to God. I get vivid dreams. You know, all of this happens. But
Why would you do that when you know all these things are going to happen to you?
I'll tell you why. Because watching a horror movie is like going on a roller coaster. Roller coaster, you're seated up. You're they put a secure belt on you. You know that you're safe, but it gives you a rush that you're going to fall. Right? So the same with horror movie. It's a rush. It's an adrenaline rush. Listen to me. It's an adrenaline rush. Okay, just like a roller coaster, but you're safe at the end. Because the bhoot doesn't come in real life.
But
You
bro,
just think.
no, but listen to me. That muscle memory of you being scared is going to last you for a few more days, brother.
I love it.
That's what I don't fucking like. If I'm on a roller coaster, that's going to last me for 2 minutes.
seconds.
And once I'm off the roller coaster, I'm like, yes, no more stress.
Yeah.
Watch
But
a fucking horror movie and tell me you're not scared for another 2-3 nights.
Yeah, the lingering effect of a horror movie is great.
No, bro. I'm sorry, bro. What are you
One
saying?
second. After watching a comedy movie, on the third day, have you been like just sitting and working and be like, that joke was great? No. But after watching a horror movie, even at office, those thoughts come, you know, that, oh my God, what is this?
But
What is
why
that?
are you chasing those thoughts, you psycho?
Because it's like an adrenaline rush. So you watch it alone, you don't eat anything, you have pure belief in it. You don't watch it with like nothing is going to happen. You watch it like, oh my God. And I'm telling you, bro, some movies you watch with your friends and you're like, dude, that was a shit horror movie. I didn't get scared. The same movie, you watch it alone. Have belief and faith in the movie. Trust me.
so before
you will
you-
get scared.
So before you watch the movie, you have to be a believer of ghosts and spirits.
not a believer of ghosts and spirits.
You have to force your mind to believe.
No,
that
you don't
shit.
have to force your mind to believe. You have to have belief in the movie. Like,
But the-
this is like I'm giving myself to the movie. You know,
I agree. I
I'm
agree.
giving myself to the movie.
I agree, but indirectly you're telling me that you have to believe in whatever the movie is showing you.
Yes.
And
So
the
that's
movie
why.
is showing you ghosts.
That's why I like Amavas and all of these concepts, because my favorite genre in horror is spiritual bad luck, bro. You know, because of Amavas this happened. You know, Ghost, Omen,
Rahu.
all of that. You know, but I don't like vampire. I don't like zombie. I don't like the killing. I don't like all of that.
So,
bro.
okay,
I
wait.
don't like someone coming
What's
with a
your-
knife and all of that. But I like it that bad luck, The Ring, all of these kind of movies. I like when there's a mystery to it. Like-
Like I got to give props to the first Paranormal Activity movie. That shit was scary.
Like that kind of movie, bro.
That shit
Now,
was fucking scary.
that if it makes you believe that it can happen in your own house, I think it's a great movie. And I love it. I love to watch it alone. I get scared. I get scared shitless under the blanket praying to God. Trust me, every time I watch it, I get scared. But
So you
I
love
just enjoy
chasing
it.
that feeling, huh?
It's just the adrenaline rush. And anytime I watch it with friends, you don't ever watch it, bro. Every
Bro,
time
I don't like that shit.
every time I offer that we'll see a horror movie, you just say no.
Bro, one thriller that you made me watch that was dope and I keep talking about it is Get Out.
Get out.
You know, now I like that sort of thriller.
That is cinema.
That shit is
That's not a
fire.
movie, that's cinema.
Now Paranormal Activity and shit, bro, that's gonna like bother you for a few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Bhoot Pret
So
is
what's
my
your
favorite.
you're saying your favorite horror, like
Genre.
your subcategory in horror also
Spiritual bad
is
luck.
spiritual bad luck.
Yeah. Bhoot Pret.
Okay.
You know, okay, because of doing this happened. You know, like
Okay.
you're using a perfume and you're walking in a village and you get possessed.
Possessed, bro.
You know, possession and all is I enjoy, bro. It's so realistic, it scares the shit out of me. You know? So
Bro,
that's why.
possessed.
Bro, I'm going to share this link of a podcast. It's a horror podcast. Okay. I swear to God, it's a 3-hour podcast about this adopted girl who was demonically possessed. I promise you, the father who adopted the daughter is talking about it. And you get chills. You get chills. Trust me, I've not been so scared in a movie than I was while listening to this. I am telling you, no sound effects, nothing. This one gent is just talking, saying his story that this is what happened. He adopted this one daughter and his experience with her around the house. Oh my God. Goosebumps all day long. I'm telling you, when I was driving, I was tripping out, bro. Oh fuck, I had to like get myself
Damn, bro.
together.
Damn,
You know?
man.
It trips you
What do you think
out.
of that whole...
Because I really given, you know, I given to the experience, you know. And then
Don't-
after 3-4 days, I'm normal.
all I'm saying is don't give in too much that it's a one-way drive, bro. Then you don't come out of it. Okay, you also start hunting ghosts and all. Buddy.
No. But
Take
you
it
know
easy.
me now, bro.
I know you, but
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
enjoying the film.
I'm saying don't go too deep.
I'm just enjoying the moment, bro.
Enjoy the moment, but don't be in the moment too much.
What's the point of watching a movie and then be like, dude, that movie did nothing to me. That movie, like, it didn't scare me. It didn't do anything. You know? It's a waste of your time and money.
100%.
I'm giving my 100% to it.
But that's
you know?
half of Bollywood.
And lingering on. The experience is lingering on for a few days. There's another podcast. This is crazy.
But wait,
bro.
what do you think of that whole the whole Annabelle doll situation?
Love it.
Yeah, you
Love
fuck
it.
with that?
Yeah, Possession, I told you.
Yeah.
My favorite type.
Yeah, you know that shit was on sale on eBay, right?
That's my story.
Why don't you buy it?
No, I'm not. I told you in real life.
No, I want you to feel it, bro.
No.
Since you're anyways
You're
chasing.
not listening, bro. For me now, watching a horror movie is like a roller coaster ride. I am sitting with a seat belt. I'm safe. I'm not going to fall off. And in a horror movie, the ghost is not going to possess me. You understand? So it's like a roller coaster ride.
But I'm saying let's take it one notch up.
So the second podcast I was talking about was this only. So there was this haunted doll on eBay. Okay. And this one white guy in America, he bought it. And
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, he bought it and he came home and he's like, what the fuck are you going to do? And he threw it around and this and that.
Something that we would do.
Yeah, no, I would not do that. I would never disrespect a spirit
I'd choke the doll.
because I don't have the balls.
Choke the doll.
Bro, the
away.
doll came alive.
What do you mean?
Bro, you should listen to the story. I know I'm not going to do justice to it, but it was crazy. And he's just like this proper hyped white guy, bro, who's overexcited and talking about this. He's like, that bitch is crazy,
That
yo.
bitch ain't gonna do nothing.
You know? And he had to get rid of it.
My
He had to
God.
get rid of it. He stayed with the doll for like 2 days and it was making noises and he had to put it in the room and He was hitting or throwing around and all. But it's crazy, bro.
Man.
People have some balls and they do some crazy shit. But when I offered that let's play UEG, bro, you denied. You
Bro.
rejected the offer.
Bro, one thing I don't understand is I completely agree you want to play this damn board game and all. Okay, bro. Whatever the fuck it is. Now this is my thinking, okay, bro. You're a connoisseur of ghosts and all these spirits.
No,
and
no, I'm
shit,
not, I'm
okay?
not.
You're a connoisseur.
I'm
You
not,
love
I'm
that
not.
shit. You love chasing all of that
No.
thrill. Bro, you know how the story ends. Why do you want to start the damn story? Why do you want to call for a ghost?
Maybe if we all are together, it'll be safe.
Not together. I ain't in this.
With a candle.
I'm not in this.
No?
No. Why would I want to call for a ghost when I know the story is going to end badly? You understand?
But you
me?
don't know.
Huh?
You don't know.
But I don't want to find out, Dave.
But you can
know?
call for a good ghost also, you know that? You can
Like
call
Casper.
not like Casper because Casper is not real, but like
But ghost-
Einstein. You can call Einstein and ask him were the Mayans, did the Mayans predict it right? You know. So imagine calling Einstein. But imagine calling Einstein and he's pissed off at you.
Fuck. He'll give you 100 math problems, do it or die.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, you rejected my UEG offer, bro.
Bro, I would do it. I would definitely do it. But with around, I want to do it with 50 people around. So the chances of me being possessed are 1:50.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay.
So then what's the point? Because you're not going to experience
They're
it.
doing it now. How many clauses, how many things are you going to put into this damn
Experience, right? If you want to have the experience, you do it in a shady place, candlelight, like a graveyard or
game? See,
a
that shit's,
kabristan.
bro, see, now you're asking for too much.
Okay, near a kabristan. No? Okay, at my house.
No, bro, I want to do it out.
Bro, I got the best idea. On a terrace, Amawas night. Let's do it.
So you all start. I'll come. You all start. I'll buy the board. I'll get it delivered to you. You guys start.
But
I'll just be there.
Every time I talk about the UEG board with a girl, bro, girls are fearless. I'm telling you, girls are fearless about this. They
Of
want to
course they are,
experience
bro.
it.
Of course.
They are so open to this. I say it just to joke around. I am also scared. I'm telling you this. I am also scared. But whenever I talk to a girl about this, they are more than excited to do this. More than willing.
Damn, bro.
And you're being a fattu, bro.
I need such a girl in my life, to tell me, Rahul, it's fine. Do it. But yeah, eventually for sure. But just not right now. 2020 is anyways fucked up, bro.
2020 is fucked up. So
Let's not do it in 2020.
imagine the chances. Amawas night, 2020. Imagine.
Bro, imagine
What's
you-
going to happen?
Imagine you did it today, bruv.
No, Amawas.
Damn. Whatever, but
Surya
imagine.
Grahan happens in the day. Amawas happens in the night.
See, whatever it is.
Now in the day, we are not going to call for ghosts, bro.
Both are bad things, no? Both are bad, right? Both are bad. Both have a lot of cons to it.
So when I
Both
was reading
these
about
days.
the Surya Graha, the comments, okay, there were like 4-5 comments and all of them are like, finally a restart is going to happen in our lives. 2020 is going to be back to normal. 21st June is going to be the first day of the year. So,
Proper, why not?
however inauspicious it is, people are taking it in a positive way. I think
Always.
that's the beauty of Indians, bro.
Love that shit, man.
Resilient people.
Love that shit.
very resilient people.
Bro, I realized Indians don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
We'll fight anything that comes our way.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, even in the current situation, even though there's a whole goddamn pandemic going on, bro, the spirit of every Indian is uplifted. We
Yeah.
are ready to fight. We are taking it head on.
Head on.
We don't. Sometimes we do think that sometimes we are bigger than the disease.
That's everyone, bro. That's
Yeah.
not Indians.
But I think Indians are mentally very strong.
So what happens is during the Surya Graha, after the Surya Graha ends, ideally what people used to do is go to Kurukshetra from all around India and take a dip in the holy pond in Kurukshetra. So the government of Haryana basically said that there's a 2-day curfew. Please, nobody
Don't
come.
Please don't come.
Don't come.
Stay
There's
home,
a 2-day
guys.
curfew. Have a bath at your own house. Chant God's name and just be
So right
positive.
now your favorite place Varanasi and all must be on lockdown, shut,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Don't go out, don't have no charts, no aloo chaat for 2 days.
No aloo charts.
No aloo chaats.
Nothing, bro.
So sad, bro.
So sad, bro.
So sad, Dave. We'll
Yeah.
make sure you don't go during these Amawas nights.
Only when it becomes normal, bro.
Yeah.
I'm told I'm a safe traveler, bro.
Done, bro.
Safety first.
Done.
Godspeed.
Done. How are you planning to restart your year tomorrow?
How am I planning to restart my year tomorrow?
Are you taking it as a new year tomorrow? June 22nd?
No, bro. No, bro. I told you na, bro, we are taking this whole situation in a positive way, bro. No matter what 2020 brought us, you have to look at it in a positive way, bro. You know, it's the only unfortunate part is the deaths that have occurred and the illnesses that have come. You know, people have suffered a little bit. That's the negative part of it. But you have to somehow manage to see it in a positive light. So I'm not going to wait for a day that, 31st December, kal se gym.
Are you a believer of the calendar year?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. There's no way we are forced to.
But we believe in the Gregorian calendar. We don't even believe in the Hindu calendar.
Yeah.
So in India also we are living by the Gregorian.
But I'm saying, like, do you live your life like, okay, like it's the new year, like there are 365 days in a year, I have to make some heavy progress in these 365 days. Does that shit motivate you?
Never.
Jan 1st, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to get ripped.
Never.
This is the year.
Never.
This is my last year being broke.
Never.
You know?
Never.
Or you look at every day as a new
For sure.
endeavor.
That's always been my mentality, bro. Even with birthdays, bro. People get stressed out, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, why are you stressing out about being old when you can't control it?
Yeah.
You understand? Just because someone expects you, or you have that great expectation of yourself that at this age I want to achieve this and at that age I want to achieve that, you know, and I've not achieved. Just work on it.
True.
It's good. I though feel you should stress a little bit at a younger age, go through that struggle, and only good comes out of that.
True,
you know.
man. True
So it's
that.
good to stress and struggle and make yourself believe that I should have done this and work on it. But I'm never like, oh my God, I'm turning too old. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Am I gonna stop it?
No.
So I only stress about the things I can do.
Correct.
You know, so if I feel bad that, oh my God, I'm 28 this year, 29 next year, 30 is coming, what have I achieved? So I'll work on achieving things. I'll not be like, oh my God, the world should stop.
Wise words from Deva.
Yeah, that's never been my mentality ever.
Great.
Ever.
Even I'm not a believer of these New Year resolutions. and,
Yeah,
you
fuck
know, all
that,
of
bro.
That's very short-lived.
It's short-lived.
You can't.
I believe na, bro, the New Year resolution is for you to tell yourself, Monday से चालू करेंगे, पहली तारीख से चालू करेंगे, ये weekend मजे करते. Enjoy.
I don't understand that.
Enjoy this weekend.
I don't understand that.
24th is there na, bro, and 31st.
So that 24th
खाना
to
पीना
31st
मजे करो.
get fucked up.
Yes.
Get
fucked. Or first then your sanskari
First
boy,
is
bro.
like, hey,
You understand?
no more drinking. No more smoking.
Only oatmeal and water there.
Yes. Only boiled veggies.
Only boiled veggies,
You know,
bro.
start saving money.
Exactly. Walking and jogging and exercising, that's my lifestyle from first. And when has it ever happened for anybody? And history tells you that these resolutions don't work because you don't hold up to your own resolutions. You don't hold up to your own sayings. So why?
You know what was my 2020 New Year resolution?
No. Stay alive.
To stay hydrated.
Hydrated. That you learned from me.
How about that resolution?
That you
That's
learned
a
from me.
realistic resolution.
That you learned from me.
You know,
bro.
I was like, God damn.
But don't you think you should thank me for this, bro?
100%, bro. I thank you for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But the
Cheers.
Ouija board and the horror movies.
Cheers to me.
Cheers, brother. Cheers to Deva.
So, bro, my mother has a complaint. She saw the first two podcasts and she had nice things to say other than the fact that we abuse a lot. But her one complaint was that we don't have alcohol ethics.
Wow.
Yeah, so my mom said that we don't have alcohol ethics. And then I asked her, obviously, that what are alcohol ethics? Correct. What is the ethical way to drink? And she said that you guys should only have one drink.
Okay.
So the ethical way to drink is to have one drink. And I asked her then, you know, this is like 7 a.m, she comes to my room and then she tells me, and I'm like waking up and she's telling me all this gyan. And then I'm like, did you just Google this? Because how do you know about alcohol ethics?
Correct.
Because, you know, she doesn't care about drinking alcohol. You know?
Correct.
So I'm like, how do you know? See, you have no experience with alcohol. You don't know what is the feeling and how many drinks does it take, you know.
Your mother
I
doesn't
countered
drink,
her.
no? Your mother doesn't drink, no?
She drinks once in a while.
Wine,
Like, she doesn't
red wine.
care, bro. You know, she doesn't care for it. But it's like I force her to drink, you know, and all that. So, and she hates me drinking. She hates it. You know, she always insults my dad that you got him into this and all. And my dad didn't, you know. But she always makes fun of my dad. And not make fun, just put him down that you spoiled this kid. Anyways.
But bro, Dave, you're not spoiled, man. I'm just making you feel better,
Thank
bro,
you.
know?
Thank you. So anyway, so I asked my mom.
Just kidding. Okay, go on.
That did you Google this? How do you know what is alcohol ethics and what is the ethical way to drink? You know. So I caught her basically. I caught her in that, you know. So she just smirked and walked away.
Oh.
And that was the end of the conversation.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think we are quite ethical with our
No,
drinks,
ethical,
bro.
bro. We are ethical. We are ethical with everything. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
We are ethical. Now, if auntie says that I have to have only one drink, I'll only have one drink. For few podcasts.
But auntie doesn't.
Or make sure that the podcast goes on for 5-6 hours. Have 5-6 drinks.
Ah.
Solution. You know.
But auntie is not right all the time, you know.
Yeah. But a lot of people, like even my MMA coach asked me, like, "Arey, why are you all having only so much?" You know. He's like, "What are you all sipping? What are you sipping and having?"
You
only
should
like
tell him na
10?
kacha pee re.
Kacha. I told him, "Arey, boss, ye kacha hai." You know. This is like the OG way to drink. Man. Yeah.
No soda water.
Yeah. So he's like, "Arey, mast yaar, you know."
Bro, have you thought about this? Okay. Think about moderation. Okay. How nobody talks about drinking or eating in moderation. Whenever anybody's talking about drinking or eating, it's either the extreme sides of the spectrum. Either you say that I enjoy drinks, or either you say that I am sober. Cold turkey, I quit it. I don't drink at all. Even with food. Either you'll be like, oh, I have a sweet tooth, dude. I need sweets. I need chocolates and all of that after a meal. Or either you'll be like, I quit sugar altogether. Or you'll be like, I don't eat carbs at all. No bread. Or you'll be like, dude, I need carbs to survive. You know, you're on an extreme side of the spectrum.
The extremes.
But why does nobody talk about moderation? Think about it. Science tells you that balance and moderation is the best way to be happy and healthy. Science tells you, right? That's what we've grown up knowing, that a balanced meal and the way you can have a few drinks, you know. So why does nobody say that, Rahul, as per your body weight, maybe you should have 1 peg a day or 5 pegs a week, you know? Either Rahul will be like, I'm cold turkey sober, or you'll be like, I enjoy a few drinks, bro. So
because you try and achieve greatness, na bro, in such a way, like you're going to the absolute.
what is so greatness in eating sugar or drinking
No,
booze?
no, I'm saying the other side of it, that you don't eat sugar, you don't.
No,
drink.
no. But my point is that
That's what gives you the thrill. That's what gives you the motivation to chase that.
yeah, but my point is that in your lifetime, did you ever think that sobriety, you know, being sober would be cooler than living in moderation? Now think about it. When someone tells you that, hey, I don't drink at all, your instinct, instinctively you will be like, more power to you, man. That's fucking cool. You know.
And then you'll lift your drink and be like, fuck.
You know?
You'll.
But if someone tells you that I go out, party every night, but I drink in moderation, I only have 2 drinks, and you look at him and you'll be like, can't relate.
Can't relate, boy.
You know? So being sober is cooler than living in moderation. I never thought this day would come. Think about it.
But do you
nobody
think
ever
this is our
promotes-
generation?
Sorry?
Do you think this is our generation?
I think this is.
I think this is our generation, Deva.
You think so? It's
Yeah.
possible. It's possible.
You know why, bro? Because back in the day, bro, in the 1990s and 80s, and all, being a bad boy was the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it right now,
No. What I'm trying to say is, chalo, you're a bad boy, you drink a lot, or you smoke
That
a
shit
lot,
was
or
cool
you
back
eat a
then.
lot. No, that was cool. So
Yeah.
excessive is cool.
Yeah.
Chalo, let's assume that doing things in excess is known to be cool.
yeah.
And doing things, as in doing nothing at all, is also cool. But why is doing things in a balanced or a moderate way just not cool? Think about it. Okay, if you say that I just have one little piece of chocolate in the night, okay, when was the last time you had 1 scoop of ice cream?
When I only ordered for 1 scoop of ice
Exactly.
cream.
When you have ice cream at home, have you taken out 1 scoop?
Nah.
It's not possible. I don't think it's physically possible that you just remove 1 scoop and end it out there. It's depressing. A scoop is depressing. You need more. That's a fact.
You
Right?
know what I do, bro? Just talking about ice cream. I cut the ice cream, the slab into half.
My point.
And then I take half of it.
So you're doing
And
the
then
right
I
thing.
sit.
Yeah. So what? You have
And
this
eat.
extended joy.
Yeah, bro, because you know, bro, just think about it. If you're gonna go, if you're watching a nice show on Netflix and you have 1 scoop of ice cream, you're not gonna be satisfied. You
No
know in
chance.
the back of your head, God damn,
No chance.
I'm gonna need more after
So
this.
that's what I'm saying. So why is doing things in moderation never been the trend? Because I understand one thing you should not do in moderation is smoking cigarettes, because we know that if you don't smoke cigarettes, it's good. You know, quitting smoking is good. Cold turkey is good. Don't smoke. You know, but anything other than cigarettes, say sugar. You know, have a nice cup of tea. Have 1 scoop of ice cream. Nobody talks about that. You know, it's frowned upon.
Dietitians
You know?
keep telling you,
So
have everything in moderate.
Exactly. So either you
Levels.
have a whole, you know, as you said, half kilo of ice cream in one sitting, you know, sprinkle some Bonvita on that, whatnot. or either cold turkey 0, lemon water and go to sleep.
Bro,
You understand? But there is no middle ground. There's no middle ground.
true, man. That's a very deep thought and a
Think
very
about
deep
it.
finding.
Even
yeah.
with drinks, anytime if anybody would tell you that, yeah, I go out, I just enjoy a drink or two,
I don't believe them, bro.
you know, so exactly
believe
instinctively
them.
you will not believe them. And if someone says that, yeah, I'll not have a drink, I don't drink at all, and you'll be like, that's dope, man. More power to you, brother. You know? But if someone says 1 or 2, you'll be like, क्या चूतिया बनाता है?
एक दो झूठ किसको बोल रहा है तू घर पे जाके बोल ये सब एक दो से तो फिर शुरुआत होता है
Exactly.
you know you start with 1
Yeah.
2 pre-game
So moderation is just not cool. You know, if you do things in balance, you're an uncle, you're old and just not in it. Ever
Bro,
thought
that's
about
true,
that?
bro, and
Isn't it? Am I wrong?
No,
Is it a wrong thought?
not at all.
Right?
Not at all. You're 100% right. Great finding, yo.
Thanks, bro. It's the podcast, you know, when you sit and drink and you think. I just don't want to start overthinking.
Don't overthink, yeah. Don't overthink, yeah. That's why I'm saying don't even overthink about these ghosts and all.
Okay, I'll tell you one real story, bro.
What?
I have, like for example, if my grandmom or someone would say that today is Amavas or tonight is this and it's an inauspicious night and all, I would go out of my way and watch a horror movie on that night.
Bro, you're a boss.
You know, just to feel what happens, because I know that the ghost is not going to come to me, but I know I'm going to fully feel
It's the vibe.
the story.
It's the vibe.
You understand? So even those, there were these short films by Goosebumps. Now, if
yeah?
you see them, they were dumb.
Goosebumps or books?
No, but they made some
They
short
made some
films.
short films?
Yeah,
Ah,
with
okay.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And today, if you see them, not scary at all. Okay. But if you saw them at the age of like 11, 12, bro, so realistic, so scary. All teenage kids experiencing all these ghost-like things. Bro, I so shit my pants.
Wow.
Bro. I pray to God and go to sleep, bro. Under the blanket, I couldn't breathe.
Wow.
So yeah, bro. I have done that. I have watched horror movies. I've gone out of my way on inauspicious nights like Amavas and all
Amavas,
that.
yeah. Bro, you remember that Indian horror TV show that was fucking dope? Ahat.
Ahat. Bro, Ahat.
Ahat.
What a name.
Bro, you know, now that I think of it, the damn logo of Ahat was fire. I still remember the logo.
Fire.
You know, and that show
Fire.
was scary, bro.
Fire.
At least when I was a kid, like we were
Fire.
like what, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8?
yeah, I used to get scared.
But yo, that shit was
I used to watch
scary.
it. I used to get scared for sure, bro.
Scary.
Sony TV.
You know, I think they got to bring Ahat back.
I don't know why Indians are not doing the horror genre very well, bro.
They did na Amavas, 2.8 out of 10 IMDb.
Karan Johar and all made this ghost stories. I think a
Did
few
you see
directors
that?
came. I saw the first part of it and I was just like, that's it? That's all you're giving me?
But
And I was like fully in it, again alone, no food, nothing, just watching it, you know, just waiting to be scared,
But it didn't hit you that
just
hard.
waiting. The wait was just prolonged, nothing happened. Yeah. Stephen King movies, you watch it with friends, you'll be like, it's okay, bro, not
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah.
Watch it alone.
Alone you'll...
Watch it alone.
Crazy,
You
huh?
understand? Build it up in your mind.
True.
I think that's the best way to experience it, bro. And in life, bro, you're giving your time to something, might as well like enjoy it, na, bro. Then
But
be like,
there were a few good Indian horror movies, bro. Which was that horror movie with that black crow, if you remember? You remember that shit?
I don't know the name, bro. I've seen them all.
Yeah?
I've seen them. In the early ones, not recent in the last 8-10 years. So
Nothing.
I don't think they've made also.
Yeah, man. They've not.
I was excited about the ghost stories, but it disappointed me.
Disappointed you?
Yeah.
I've not even touched that shit. Anything that has the word ghost or possessed,
Bro,
I don't do that shit.
I've told you 10 times to watch this. It's a French show called Marianne on Netflix. Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. Well made. The soundtrack 10 on 10. Story fucking incredible. Will scare you shitless.
What are you saying?
I am telling you, bro. Facts.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you.
Approved.
Approved, bro.
Approved.
So you know, bro, that once in a month, me and my cousin Siddharth, we used to go cycling 5 a.m., right? So now I can't wake him up when he's at his house because he loves sleeping, you know. So I would always call him to my house that you come, you stay over, and early morning 5 we'll bounce, go for a nice 50-kilometer ride. And and we would always plan to sleep early also because we have to wake up. So try to sleep by 11 o'clock or something. I mean, what we should always do is watch horror, right? So the entire series of Marianne, we saw it together. And we both got scared, bro. We both, like, he couldn't go to the loo, you know. I couldn't put the blanket up and go to sleep.
That's the shit I don't like, bro.
You don't like it?
I don't want that stress, yeah.
Oh, bro. Then imagine the next day on the cycle ride, we both are cycling. And he's telling me that, bro, that was intense, bro, last night, you know. I got this dream and I was like, yeah, bro, I got that dream. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
That's a successful movie experience,
for
bro.
sure,
That's
for sure.
cinema. Enjoying cinema.
Greatness.
You know?
Greatness, bro. Still don't want anything to do with it, but greatness, bro. You guys have fun, bro. Do what you guys
Yeah,
gotta
you're
do.
not a big fan of horror, bro. I know that. Don't like it at all. You know?
I would try it, but I know I wouldn't like it, bro.
But I'm sure you must have seen horror movies with...
Bro, I've seen so
Date
many,
night,
bro.
on
I
date
have, but
nights.
the problem is that the only...
You get more scared than the girl.
No, bro. Sometimes, yeah, I guess. But I just hate the thought that it keeps lingering in your mind.
I love that.
You know, whenever, like, even if it's a week since you've seen the movie and you wake up in the night and you want to take a piss, bro, you're still going to think of it.
That's
You know?
That's the best part.
That's not the best part.
Rahul, you're missing out on the best part, bro.
I'll definitely give it a shot.
You have to. I'm telling you, start with Marianne.
Okay.
It's a nice one. It's a nice show.
Yeah.
And it will take an effort to start the next episode. Only if you're fully immersed in it, bro. If you're like, मेरे को कुछ नहीं होता है, तो कुछ नहीं होगा. You know? But if you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? With the way your mind works, trust me, horror movies are made
Bro,
for
I think
you.
with the way my mind works, it's best to avoid horror movies.
Trust me, bro.
I'll be scarred
Bro,
for
you-
life.
The kind of experience that you would have, it would linger on for 10 odd days.
Full anxiety.
Full anxiety. Anxiety attacks you would get, bro.
Attack on attack.
Yeah.
2-3 attacks in a movie only.
It's amazing, bro. You should give Marianne a chance. Trust me, bro. It's too good. It's too good.
Bro, have a few drinks and watch the horror movie, then you'll be like, yo, I'll square up with the
No,
ghost.
I don't do nothing, bro. No drinks, nothing. No food, nothing. No popcorn. Pure immersive experience, bro.
Bro, popcorn you need, bro. Something to eat, yeah.
Popcorn is for comedies and thrillers and whatnot, bro. Not for horrors. Because
No?
the sound of your mouth,
Little water.
you know, you just need to watch, you know.
Just keep watching the movie.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. That's the thrill you go
Just
for,
shut
bro.
your eyes, bro.
You
You
know?
know?
I never shut my eyes in a roller coaster also, bro. I live for the thrill.
Live.
I live for the thrill.
Your name should be Kyle.
Why Kyle?
Like a white boy Kyle. Surfer dude. You know?
Surfer dude.
Yo. Let's go hunting for ghosts. Ghostbusters.
Oh, another thing. So basically, this solar eclipse was a big deal. Obviously, it was a big deal in India, but there's a sect of people. They are called the eclipse chasers. Okay, so they go and chase eclipse. Wherever there's a solar lunar eclipse gonna happen, they go travel to that part of the world. And they go and see it and research it and all of that. And there
Wow.
are companies in India, okay, that collect these kind of people, enthusiasts and eclipse chasers, you know. So pro level and intermediate level, and they take them to the cities. Like Rajasthan I think you could see it best from Rajasthan or somewhere, or Dehradun. So this company will take you, arrange it and all of that. So all these eclipse
Wow.
chasers were upset this year
Why?
because one of the deepest solar eclipse happened where the 98.8% of the sun was covered by the moon, the ring of fire, and they couldn't see it because travel was banned.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You know the next solar eclipse is going to happen now directly in 2022?
Yeah, 11 years.
Yeah.
It always happens after 10, 11 years.
No, this is going to happen in 2 years now. 2022.
The next solar eclipse?
Yeah.
No. It's
2
going to
years,
happen.
I think. It's
11
2
years.
Yeah?
11 years. It's going to be a lunar.
I think on where I read it said that, 2022 or something like that, bro.
Yeah, because from what I know, it always comes after like 10 odd years.
10 odd years?
In the same country.
Yeah. We as a generation have seen a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like from these solar.
But I've never been an enthusiast where I want to go out and see.
Nah, bro.
I'm always a little worried about my eyes. Plus, I don't have the gogs, the shades.
I bet you still don't know all the planets.
I know all of them, bro.
No ways, bro.
I know all of them.
No ways, bro.
I know all the planets,
Name it.
bro.
Name the planets.
Okay, I won't name them in order. I don't know the order, but I'll name the planets. Okay?
So basically, you're just shooting your shot. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm shooting my shot. True that. Earth, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune. That's 6, right?
6.
Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune,
Mercury.
Mercury, Venus. Venus I said twice?
You said twice, bro.
Okay, Venus. Yeah, I'm not a cheater.
Pluto is no more a planet, bro.
Pluto, I didn't say Pluto, bro.
They got rid of
I didn't say
Pluto,
Nibiru also.
They got rid
As
of
per the
Pluto,
Mayans,
yeah.
Nibiru was going to
Yeah.
come, bro, the 10th planet.
Bro, they got rid of Pluto, the cool.
So what is the next one, bro? One is missing. There are 8, no?
Uranus.
Uranus! Woo!
Uranus.
Cheers, bro. Cheers to the earth. And cheers to our civilization.
Cheers, bro. To the greatest civilization that lived.
Forever.
Hmm.
It'll be so disappointing if NASA doesn't know a meteor is coming or another planet called Nibiru is coming and crashing towards us.
Yeah,
And the
tax money,
Mayans
bro, we are
were
paying
right
so much.
without any technology. If the Mayans prove NASA wrong,
Bro, you know NASA called them out. They said that's bullshit.
yeah, of course,
They
bro.
said that's bullshit.
Of course. It's the science versus the
It's the
Myths.
science versus the old
Mythologies.
school gods. you know?
Mythologies.
Yeah. It's
know?
the old school thinking.
science versus mythology.
Yeah.
So if the Mayans prove NASA wrong, that'll really disappoint me, bro.
Bro, your tax money is gone,
It's gone.
to waste.
Then I will be like, I don't even know what to question anymore. Like forget me knowing anything. Forget me trusting NASA or any space agency. What do we know? What do we know? What else did some other civilizations say about the doomsday?
So what civilization are we? Like the modern civilization or something? What do we call our civilization?
I don't know the name, bro.
How come we have not predicted the end of the world?
Yeah.
Like
because we
us-
have science and we are smart and we are like, we need facts to prove the end of the world.
Yeah.
So your theories don't make sense to us.
Yeah. So accordingly, because of course technology has advanced, our civilization will never make the claim that the world is going to end. You know?
But 2020, bro.
What else?
Cyclones, earthquakes, coronavirus, everyone's at home.
It's crazy.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
It's crazy. 2020
crazy.
is...
So the only reason we are entertaining this Mayan repeat, a failed repeat, is because of 2020, bro.
Dude, all I'm saying is that...
If it was not 2020, people would like say that,
Bro, next. Next.
Mayan is over, bro. Chalo.
Over. Come up with something
Next. Now, what did the Egyptians say?
new. हाँ.
You know?
Egyptian said something.
Mesopotamia से कुछ
हाँ,
आया news?
हाँ,
The
कुछ आया,
Sumerians, any tablet news, you know?
वो जो मम्मी खोदा वो क्या बोला उसमें
क्या
कुछ
बोला?
चिट्ठी लिखा था
हाँ.
कुछ लिखा था कि
तो
8 जून 22 में मेरे को न्यूज़ फाइंडिंग आया
तो
है
फिर
कि the earth is going to end.
तो फिर
You know,
Exactly.
poor Mayans got their legacy is ruined. Yeah, they
what
worked,
poor Mayans, bro? They troubled us, bro.
they worked thousands of years, bro, thousands of years on their craft and on what they specialize in, and they are going to be remembered as goddammit 2 false predictions.
That's it.
Huh?
That's it.
What the hell, man?
That's it.
What the hell?
Nobody talks
If
about
I was
that.
a Mayan right now, I would be pissed as hell.
Yeah, bro.
You know.
Yeah. But maybe it's keeping Mayans relevant. Because you ain't talking about Egyptians right now. You ain't talking about the Sumerians. You know, the lost
Good
civilization of Atlantis.
Good point. But I sure as hell guarantee that after this we ain't talking about no Mayan prediction ever.
Yeah, I'm done with Mayans, bro.
You know?
Enough abhi, yaar. Abhi
No more
kitna bad
Mayans,
news, yaar.
you know?
Now, you know what,
Enough.
bro? Fuck the bad
Come
news,
up with
bro.
something good, yeah.
थक गया हमें, bro. दुनिया खत्म
हाँ.
होने वाला है, सब मरने वाले हैं, bro.
Doomsday.
कितना कंप्लेन करोगे यार हम लोग को आराम से देखने तो हॉरर मूवी यार we are out here getting scared with paranormal activities and you're saying the world is going to end and
Then?
all.
But 2012 was a spectacular movie.
Spectacular movie I've not seen only.
What?
I've not seen.
You not see 2012?
Is it good?
Bro. That set the foundation of how humans would survive if there's a doomsday that would take place.
So okay, my question. Are you ready?
Bond.
Okay. How do you predict if there were to be a doomsday? Is it going to be... Are we going to be destroyed by a meteor or another planet? Or things like natural calamities or diseases are going
No,
to
man.
destroy us?
What I believe is that the greed of a human being will destroy the planet.
No. Natural calamities or humans?
Humans.
So like coronavirus types.
Something to do with fucking humans. You know, something to do with a war popping off, bro. Somebody who has a huge ass ego problem, like Hitler did.
Yes.
And he would just go ape shit.
That
He'd be like,
I
dude,
agree with.
if
That
I
agree.
ain't taken over the world shouldn't fucking exist, bro. You know, before, bro,
Fuck nukes.
what I think is that when we think of the doomsday, you need to think of human beings creating the doomsday.
Yeah.
You know, not of something that's going to hit the planet.
Right?
You know,
Exactly,
no
bro.
other planet.
Exactly, bro.
If there's going to be a cause for the doomsday, it's going to be a
Yeah.
human triggering it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, bro. And your example, like a fucking psychopath like Hitler, when things don't go his way and he wants to kill the other race or
Yeah.
the whole civilization just because he's not the ruler.
Yeah.
Some shit like that will happen, bro. And
Is that greed, bro? It's that tendency of being so greedy.
And unfortunately, way it's possible is with nuclear bombs, you
Yeah.
know,
Bro.
and now they exist.
I know it's going to be the end, man.
So I agree with you that meteorite is not going to destroy us. God is great. Natural calamity is going to trouble us, but not destroy
Oh,
us.
man.
But nukes
Yo, nukes, man. You guys better be scared of them nukes, man.
and
War, bro.
war, exactly, yeah. These things, nukes will
War.
destroy us, bro. Everyone's going to die of cancer.
Bro, the idea is that we are the same species, and it's funny how the same species are fighting against each other. And that could be the end of our species. Like, it would be such a joke that we would be remembered as human beings that ended our race because of our greed. Like, human beings ended human beings, you know? Like, you won't ever hear dinosaurs ending dinosaurs.
Because
You know?
now the thing is, they don't have that kind of emotion, bro. So it's like that, bro. Like a tiger kills its own cub also.
Of
You
course,
hear stories
of
like that,
course.
you know. So
Of course.
humans are humans.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
things that humans do
Yeah.
because
They're the
innately
most powerful species
Yeah,
on this
exactly, bro.
planet.
So, but I also
But this
believe,
is that test, bro. I think this is
Yeah.
this is a test that's
I also believe that with the bad comes the good also, bro.
correct.
So you and me and along with all the nice human beings of the world will unite and kill the bad, bro. Before they can nuke us, we will destroy them. Because think about it. All the movies, the super villain doesn't win. Superhero wins.
True
Understand?
that.
So fuck Hitler. Fuck what he stood for.
Do you think we would ever go to war with gorillas? Like
With
Planet of
gorillas?
the Apes, bro.
So
Yeah. Go on.
basically right now they're saying that the monkeys have entered into the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a whole study done on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Monkeys over like tens and hundreds of years, they have studied humans, learned how to spear fish, learned how to make tools.
Yeah, because they're looking at us, right? Doing it.
Exactly. So how we evolved year on year on year, and now in the last 100 years, technology has taken us
Way ahead.
way ahead. So the same way monkeys are evolving.
But it would be so dope if we went to war with chimps, bro. I would be on the chimp side.
Fuck wars, nah, bro. Let's fucking talk about.
Bro, our
something
tax
nice,
money is
bro.
going into wars, bro.
Arey, so
I better talk about it.
that's what I'm saying, bro. And you wanna fucking fight chimps, bro?
You
Fuck
know?
chimps, bro. I'm
I
saying
want to go to war, bro, for the chimps against you human beings.
for the chimps, you're gonna
I'd
fight
be a
with the
traitor.
chimps. Are you mad?
I'd be a
bro?
traitor.
Are you mad, bro?
I'd be a traitor for Harambe. Let's go.
Bro, you think chimps will fucking be loyal to you?
Bro, I am a chimp.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're
I'm
gonna
a
kill you
chimp.
first, bro. They'll
You
kill
know?
you first.
No, bro.
You
I'd
understand?
join them, bro. I'd be the human, bro. I'd be the guy who would be giving them all the
They'll
tips.
use you and then they'll kill you.
No, bro.
कि सबसे बड़ा उल्लू तो ये है, इसको पहले मारो. दगाबाज साला.
I relate to chimps. I'm telling you,
So you want the entire human civilization to hate you.
I can be a chimp talker.
You're gonna be a chimp talker.
Like how there are dog talkers
No,
and
bro.
whisperers.
Those are, you need to learn sign language for that. Rahul, you're talking shit out of your balls. Chimp talker. What
Bro,
the fuck is a chimp talker?
I want to
bro?
be a chimp whisperer.
Ah,
you know, chimp whisperer.
Learn sign language for that, bro.
We learn now. What is there in that? इसमें क्या है? So did you hear about that meteor that crashed in Sanchor?
In Rajasthan?
Which is a village in Rajasthan.
Yeah, I did.
It was a 2.6 kg meteor which consisted of a lot of precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's valued at like 1-2 CR. And apparently when it crashed the earth, the sound went up to like 2-3 kilometers
Yeah.
and the whole village was
It's like a big bomb blast.
scared shitless.
But I don't think it's valued at
And-
1-2 crores. Bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Is
It is.
It
Just
is?
check the news.
No, I'm not saying you're lying. What I'm trying to say is that because meteorites are very common now.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
And
course.
it's a big deal in making chef's knives, swords, making jewelry. So I know
Yeah,
about this
yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember going to an exhibition and we were trying to source meteorite for some bracelets. So it's quite common.
Bro, yeah, it's very
And
common.
it-
You know
it-
why, bro? There are around 17,000 meteor.
Yeah, right?
Meteor, like whatever these
Crashes.
meteors crashes
Huh.
that hit the earth. So it's very common, but it's just that it happened on June 20th,
Imagine if it hits
and
your.
the world was about to end on June.
Imagine if
21st.
it comes like you're walking and it hits near you, bro.
Bro,
You can
imagine
die.
it hits me. Who the fuck will I sue?
No, you'll die, na, bro.
Yeah, but imagine
Because
if
it went down
Huh.
1 foot, right?
Yeah,
1
foot.
meter.
But I'm just saying, bro, if it caused me any sort of harm, who can I sue?
God. You
know?
don't sue God. You
Yeah.
Complain
But who do
to God.
you go to your
know?
God and
Then why?
why would you
me?
do that?
Yeah.
So can you make love on Amavas, bro? Or is that also banned?
I think it's banned.
You can't make love?
No, you can't make love. I think, but I don't know. But it's the probability is.
Of making
yeah.
love is banned on
So
Amavas
basically, on Amavas night, there's no action whatsoever.
whatsoever, bro.
You know,
just be your dull
sexually,
self.
non-sexually, whatever.
Have
Something
you ever
that's
seen
not-
a ghost though?
Have I ever seen a ghost? Never.
Yeah.
Never. Do I want to see a ghost? Never.
Bro, I've seen something. You know about it. You know about it.
That's a figment of your imagination.
I'm telling you, homie.
You
I
know,
wasn't drinking, but
that's a figment of your imagination.
I was in Alibag on
You
the
know?
beach, walking, 7 in the evening. I start walking. I walked. I realized it's 9:30. Approaching the house. Suddenly I see a child. An infant. I'm not lying, bro. When I mean an infant, this short, bro. Listen to me, homie. You can laugh, bro. That's
not
what I'm
laughing.
saying, bro. That's why, all these horror movies should be comedy movies.
I'm not
Look,
laughing.
he's making fun of my fucking adventure. And my finding, I see a infant walking into the ocean.
Oh shit!
In Alibag. Bro, I'm not lying to you. I saw an infant, bro. I was like, dude, what? Wait, what? And I looked twice. I was like, dude, what?
Bro, maybe you were just a kid trying to just go into
Bro,
the water and come
in
out.
9:30 in the night, bro, dark, bro, Devang. Bro, it's 9:30 in the fucking night, and you see an infant walking into the fucking sea, bro. See, you can laugh, bro. You can make all the fun you want, bro. But I know, bro. I know that was true. And bro, I'm not lying. The minute I saw that, bro, I ran.
Okay, but did you think that he's a ghost? Did you think that he's possessed, or did you think he's twisted? What did you think?
Bro, I think it's. I thought that it was possessed.
Possessed. Maybe he's just trying to have fun. He's a local boy.
Bro, he's an infant.
Like infant as in
Like, bro,
one, two.
this shot. Who's
no,
this shot?
possible.
Who's this shot?
But sometimes it must be just like you've seen something and it's something else, you know?
But you look twice, bro. I'm
You
not
just-
lying, bro. I know people
Okay,
who've seen
did
it.
you look twice or did you stare?
Bro, I stared and I looked back and I stared and I looked back and I stared and I looked back.
So that's what I'm saying. That's not staring. That's glancing.
But
And
bro,
my
that's
question is,
whatever
did you
that
stare?
was, bro. That shit.
Stare and look back is a glance. Stare is this. What the fuck is happening?
Mhm.
That's a stare.
But bro, I still feel that something was wrong, Adev.
Maybe you were just walking alone. It was night time and it was a lonely road and you were a little afraid.
Mm.
And you know, mind plays tricks on us because it plays tricks on me all the time like this, bro.
True. But would you ever have the balls to go ghost hunting?
Ghost hunting? I don't give a fuck about ghost hunting, bro.
Would you?
I ain't no ghost hunter, bro. I just like horror movies and horror stories. Ghost hunting and all of that, I don't want to waste my time on, bro.
Fair enough.
You know,
Fair
not
enough.
ma kap a t. So
Fair enough.
fuck that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that being said, let's end the podcast.
End the podcast. Cheers to today, the longest day, summer
Yeah,
solstice.
Yeah, and if we survive, unfortunately, the
We will
Mayans
survive.
The Mayans have again
We will
predicted
survive.
it wrong, but we survived.
Cheers to
We survived.
our civilization. Gang,
Cheers.
gang. Salud.
Salute.
Ciao, ciao.